In tonight's mobility training tip, I just got done teaching my active mobility class outside, basically in the downtown center where I'm from, Clarksville, Indiana. And it's fitting because it's a beautiful night, and what better way to cap a fitting, beautiful night than to share some good tidbits, good training tidbits with you. So, one of my last videos where we did the breathing protocol where we were seated, and we did the breathe light to breathe light sequence where we breathe in through our nose, belly came back in, we focused on pausing and holding the breath at the bottom, and we just worked on taking in less air with each breath in as a way to utilize oxygen more efficiently. Well, now we're going to do that while walking. Okay, so we're adding some movement to this exercise. Now if you remember correctly, we did the priming where we just did the breathing where we're trying to breathe less. And then every minute we would do a breath hold at the bottom of our exhale. Again, we were seated. So now we're just taking that entire same sequence in that same last video that I'll have linked for you that you can click to and refer to if you found this first. But now we're adding movement, and it's just challenging our aerobic, our respiratory system in another fashion. So I'm gonna just do some walking, pacing back and forth. And as I'm walking, and it can be a really slow walk, guys. For one, when you're doing it, you're not going to be speaking like I am. I'm demonstrating right now. Chin's going to be tucked, all breathing through your nose. As you breathe in through your nose, your belly should come out, and then on the exhale, it should come back in. And if I turn and walk this way, I'm focused on holding that exhale at the bottom, where I'm holding air out, where I'm breathless. Zero air in my body. And I continue that breathe light to breathe light sequence, meaning I'm trying to take in less air each time and acquaint my body with being able to process oxygen in a more efficient fashion. So we prime with that maybe 3 minutes. We feel good with that. Then we play the game of once every minute, we hold the breath out for as long as we can. You do that though, when you take that breath in, afterwards, after your hold, you don't take a breath. Try to keep that same breathe light to breathe light sequence. Okay, breathe light to breathe right. Can't even speak. So you have your breathing going. You'd have a clock maybe. Then your exhale, you just hold it out. I'm speaking to you, but my breath is held out currently. You can count your steps. You can look at a clock, stopwatch. And then when you have that, you want to breathe air in again, small breath, not a big breath at all. You should feel your chest, your shoulders, all staying relaxed, only movements coming through here. I would do that for a 5-minute period, meaning at the top of every minute you do your breath hold, you do the breathe light to breathe right sequence for 1 minute, and then you do your hold. And that's it. So it's literally the same thing we did when we were seated. Now we're just adding in movement. And guess where the progression can go? We could do this while we're running. We could do it while we're biking. Become more efficient with our breathing. And now here's the whole breathing. Some people might be thinking that. I've had someone comment on something. It doesn't really matter to me. The science speaks for itself. But take breathing, training your breathing seriously. It will change things. And you don't have to trust me. I might just be some guy who's trying to become a YouTube star or whatever and sharing stuff, and you might think he's full of shit. Granted, I know I'm full of shit. I was constipated last week. I had a colonoscopy. We figured that out really quickly. I'm full of shit. But with that said, I'm drawing this from science. People who've written about it, it's there. Patrick McEwen, The Oxygen Advantage. Check the book out. Okay? Guys, I'd love it if you'd connect below. I'd like it a lot. If you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Got a free ebook down there for you, email list. Got big things coming, some video courses. Let's make it happen. I'm ready to share with you. Have a good one, guys.